High schools are shining in the national spotlight in the upstate tonight in a Super Bowl of high school football broadcast all across the nation. More than 10,000 fans packed Gaffney as #1 Byrnes took the field against #2 Gaffney. And anytime you have so many people in one place, you can be sure security is tight. To get ready for the massive crowd, law enforcement was visible all over the stadium. Extra officers patrolled the stands and parking lot from the Gaffney Police Department and the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. Well, to give you a little feel for just how big a deal this game really is, Fox Sports Net only plans to show 8 high school football games all year. And it's double exposure for Byrnes. Of course, they played on ESPN at the beginning of the season, one of only 13 games ESPN plans to show. Well, tonight's game wasn't all just about football. For one rebel with a cause, he was forced to sit deep in enemy territory to meet his goals. Employees from a business in Gaffney used the rivalry to raise money for charity. News Channel 7's Craig Beatty's live at the reservation in Gaffney with more on what went down. Craig?
The Robert Allen Group is an office that is full of Gaffney Indians fans, with one exception, their executive vice president, Greg Tarver. Tarver is a die-hard Byrnes fan, and tonight he made himself a sacrificial lamb of sorts as motivation for his employees to raise money in the fight against cancer. Greg Tarver watches his beloved top-ranked Byrnes Rebels in their biggest game of the year in enemy territory. Instead of sitting in the visiting bleachers with friendly faces, Tarver is surrounded by Gaffney Indian fans in the Gaffney section.
My boss, he lost the bet, so he has to sit over here.
I didn't want to sit over here.
Tarver's sitting here because of his employees at the Robert Allen Group, most of them Gaffney fans who raised nearly $3,000 for Relay for Life.
And I'm the only Byrnes fan in this entire distribution center of 225 people. So I challenged them to raise the money. If they could raise $2,000, I'd sit with my friend Dwayne on the reservation on the Gaffney side.
Dwayne Morris says meeting the goal didn't take long. He and other Gaffney supporters wanted to make a statement.
Well, everybody was kind of happy about it because we knew we could raise the money, and plus, just to see him sit over there with us, that's all you could ask for.
So at this game, just like at work, Tarver is outnumbered, but he doesn't mind. It's all for a good cause.
We have a lot of fun, and I think we could not have come up with a better motivational technique to make me sit among that sea of black and gold. I mean, I hope I can blend in, but I don't think that's possible.
He's exactly right. It really wasn't possible. Tarver sort of stuck out like a sore thumb in his Byrnes red, white, and blue in the middle of all of those Gaffney fans. But Tarver says no matter who won or lost on the field tonight, the big winner is Relay for Life. Because of all of this effort, they will be getting a check for more than $2,800. News Channel 7 is live in Gaffney. I'm Craig Beatty. Back to you.
All right, Craig, you need to give it away. Do you remember the score, the winning score for Gaffney tonight?
I do, but I think Pete may want to pass that along a little bit later. Of course, you can probably look over my shoulder and see who won.
Okay, I kind of see it in the background. All right, we'll do that. And Pete, of course, will bring you all the highlights from the Byrnes-Gaffney game. That's coming up a little later in sports.